This is the 460 rad. It's a 4-core. It's a monster. That thing's always overheated. And I'm done. I'm done with it. All right, friends. I'm going after this 4-core rad. Oh, so you see this? Look at it. It's just disintegrating. I don't care. This thing's ready to go. Yeah, see, this is okay. So this side's out. I very much could put a hole in it. And that would be just horrible, wouldn't it, friends? Wouldn't that be horrible? Yes, it would be. So let's put a rag over the fan so that when it's time to take it out, because I'm old school, let's be honest. You know what I could do? I could actually hang it from the roof. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna pull it out. But I think I will be a little smarter than I have been in the past. And I think I'll support it from the bottom, and I'll go get a step ladder so that I can actually lift it up and out of here. It's a 4-core rad. And I'll show you the difference. So here's the 4-core. I'm done with this. I'm at peace with this truck now, but I'm not at peace with this. And ever since the guy that dropped this in my truck, he did a wonderful job, except I asked him right when he put it in, I said, and we did trades for tree work and that. And I said, well, that's the rad for the, you know, this is the rad for the, don't you think it's going to have a hard time cooling the 460? And he goes, no. Well, it did, unfortunately. So I'm dumping this rad right now, and it's garbage, and it's got a leak in it, and it's not good. So I'm going to get my step ladder. Let's go get my step ladder. I'm on it. I'm on this, friends. I'm not joking you. When you make a decision to do something, to drive old school trucks, I made that decision when I was 19 years old. I made it way before then, but that was the first time I could get a truck because I lived way out in the sticks. There we go. So we'll get this. This will give me some height. Whoa, I just went down. Okay. And we could maybe weld a couple brackets and drill some holes. I don't know. But I'm putting that 4-core rad in there. I'm not even playing around. I might even set up. I'll go have a look. Let's actually do that. Let's go have a look. This is what I'm talking about. See this? If I'm not mistaken, I think those holes will be in the proper line. But yeah, see, there's another one down there. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to figure something out. 29 are here and here. But the only thing is about that is they can't just hang off the nuts. I'm gonna have to do something. And that might be beyond my capacities. Unless the rad could sit down in a cradle, which, see, they don't. You see that? It bolts to these things. Now, if I could undo those, I would, but I cannot. See? That's the rad support right there. So I'm going to have to figure something out. Okay. Well, friends, just a totally quick interjection here. I was not getting defeated. I'm not getting defeated. I'm going to do this. I literally chose to do it. One day I just was like, this has to happen. I've totally researched on this crew cab. I watched that truck sit there and rot for a while, and I'm not having it. It's not gonna be part of my story. I'm going to fix the truck up. I'm gonna get it to a point where it's, because right now I can't drive it without it heating up. The rad is suffering. It always did, but now it's really suffering. So, excuse me, brakes we got, as you saw, rad. We're doing this, and I'm literally on the fly. So I just want you to know this is me just turning on my camera and going. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I guess I wonder if I could bolt that straight through there, drill holes. So what would happen is I'd have to drill right through the rad support, you see? And maybe, well, Yeah, see, I could probably drill right through this rad support. And it's gonna spew all over the ground. Okay, well, now that that's over, and so what I did, friends, is I don't, when I decide to do something around here, I just decide to do it. And I'm not gonna sit and drain the rad out, as much as I know the comment section will light up on that one, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Friends, I don't have a lot of time to be doing stuff like this, so when I decide to do it, I just jump into it. Yeah, there we go. Here's where, so I'll show you what he's done, okay? You see these holes here, right there? And look where they were in regards to this. I got this, but it's not his fault. I mean, well, it kind of is, but it is and it isn't. Now, I've got to re-drill holes or hog these out. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if I measure this hole and this hole, center to center, I'm praying and hoping it's the same freaking... Anyway, to save you all the craziness that went on, my idea was to hopefully just kind of... this is actually very interesting how, friends, I'm a man of physics. I see space. That's why the tree work really was a good thing for me to get into, because physics, it makes sense to me. I use physics to beat physics, if that makes sense. You've heard me say that before. I see space and I see things that can fit into space. It's weird. I've always been this way, just as a small child. So I rested in there. I'll show you what I do, but I'm going to speed way ahead right now because I go through a lot of like dry run stuff and this and that and this and that and then that and that. You know what I mean? So let's do this. Let's just do this. I got nuts and bolts everywhere. I'm putting a 4-core rad in here, and I sure hope I got space in there. But I'm not playing. I'm done playing. We're just not having it. This truck has always overheated. If you got caught in the border, you'd burn your starter out. Let's measure this. I need 31 inches, and I don't have it, friends. Nope. I got 30 in this thing here, and grind this down. This mounting bracket's got to be ground down. It just won't fit, friends. There's no way around it. You know, I used to just ram stuff. You know, stuff it in there. You know what I mean? And because I am no mechanic and I have nothing. But I've done this lots through the years out of necessity and no money. So, and of course, it's always the craziest timing. It's like, okay, I'm going to do this now. It's like, well, you're going out for dinner, Bucket. Oh, okay. Well, it's still got to get done. So, anyways, all I'm doing right now, friends, is just taking the fan off because I know I'll smash a hole in the rad by trying to dry fit this thing 2 or 3 times before I figure out where I got to put my holes, right? Because this is going to be a rinky-dink setup, but it's going to be solid. I'll make sure I'll shim where I got to shim, and I'll, you know what I mean? Like I'm going to have to fill holes here. All right. Well, I just want to try something, friends. I just want to try something here. It's probably not the smartest thing to do, but I am going to dry run it right now, and I'm going to put this little cover over there so that if I do smack something, it's not going to, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, I should probably not be doing this, to be honest. But I think I'm pretty safe. Just going like this and seeing where this kind of ends up. Okay, okay. Oh, whoa. What just, what? Oh. Well, you know, friends, I gotta be kind of honest here. If that was to go, oh. Yeah, see, that's my problem right there. Isn't that interesting? That's not good on the fingers right now, actually. And I'm low on my rad support thing, so I got to get something going here. I think I'll just hang that right there, maybe. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so, well, this doesn't look too shabby here so far. There it goes. Okay, there it goes. Now, okay, so that looks haywire. So we need to go, oh yeah, there we go. We're resting. Now this probably won't, this is probably, oh, maybe not. Maybe not, maybe. Friends, she's looking not bad. She's looking not bad. Look at her. Yeah. So this is why I dry run. I thought I was gonna have to crank those freaking side pieces right off there, but I don't believe I'm gonna have to. If I can suck this under there, there's a little spot for it to go under there, and then it's not centered, but actually, yes, it is. It is actually, it's right where it's supposed to be. Oh, no, this isn't gonna work. Well, actually, just a minute. Let's see. Let's pull these nuts out. Oh. Well, would you looky there? Would you looky there, friends? I've got it resting on wood, but there it sits, and I've got the fan in. A little bit right in there, too. Yeah, you can see it. There it is. It's resting right there. So I'll notch that. There's no real way around this, friends, for me at this stage. That's why I pulled the fan off. And I'm just gonna do this. So this should drop down further than it did before. Yep, it is. It's going to. I can feel it. So dry runs are the best way to go. You set it in there. So this needs to go down. So you can see what I got set up down there, right? I got that thing, so it'll only go so far. But this is going to be really close on the fan, friends. I'm talking super close because we're not in yet. We're not in yet. Now, I've got to get another board. Oh dear, there it goes. It just went in. Now it's sitting on the block. This is perfect. Okay, so. Oh, we're so. Well, that's interesting. What's hitting? I don't think I'm hitting the. No, I'm not. I'm not hitting the rad, friends. That's actually funny. This seems like this should go. We're in. Okay. Now we just need to mount it. Oh. Heavens to Betsy. In here. Oof. I had a few more small grinds to do, friends. Finicky little spots, like 1/4 of an inch here, not even, a little bit in that, and we're dropped in. There it goes. There we are. We're on the wood. It bolts right up. Shaklank. It'll bolt up. Everything will bolt up. The bottom hose, same deal. It's sitting there ready to go. Shaklank down there. We're golden, actually. She's sitting in place. It's all mounted, friends. It's just sitting there hanging, ready to go. Look at it. Once I bolt that side down, this will just go beep. See that? Beep. Oh, let's not lose our fan bolts. So, so there's one. So I just need to bolt this to the firewall, which will be no problem. I've got that marked. I'll come down from there, make that measurement from there to there, and I'll drill from the outside. Friends, don't throw anything away. As much as your wife might not like to hear that. Friends, that blue piece that you just saw right there, that angle iron thing was off some kind of a press or something. It was the key to the whole job. I would have had to get really funky if I didn't find that piece of metal. Well, that was actually a big job, to be honest. It was a big job. But I got to be honest, the way I went about it was definitely interesting. I needed to visualize. There's no way around not doing kind of what I had done there. I had to visualize it all on a dry run, friends. Well, friends, it's been a long day. It's fire up time. Just what a fluke. What a complete fluke.
I'm actually happy with the install. I didn't think I was going to be this happy. I thought it was going to be more foobar than this, but it's not. It's not. See that little spacer, the rubber spacer with the steel bar in it? We got a little rubber there. That's the only, we don't need it over there. Look at this. It just needed it a little bit here. Friends, the hoses bolted right up with no, look at the rad. Okay? We're firing up. Those are my bezel screws. I think what I'll do, I don't want to lose any, so I think I'll just take those with John Arnett's knife. Thanks, Johnny. You got your knife in the mail. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. I don't know how I even got that knife. I didn't enter my name in any draws or anything, so I don't know. I don't know. But Johnny, you're a good guy. I met you at Bunyan, and got to share some time with you, and you're a generous soul, buddy. So, Mr. Johnny Arnett, thank you. Anyway, it's time to fire the truck up. This is always one of those times where, remember, I've just did a rad swap, friends. So leave the cap off, right? Just leave it off. Try and keep it so you're not, you don't want to spill water all over the place because you won't know if you got a leak or not. This is a big rad. So far so good. I'm giving her full jam. Okay, there it is. That was a lot of water. It's very important at this stage. See, there it is right there. Can you guys see it? There it is. Now what'll happen is once the thermostat opens, which I think is happening, look how close that fan is to the rad. I love this new setup. Look at that freaking thing I found, friends, that blue thing. Friends, I'm very, very happy with the install. Nice and level. Let's see what it's doing. You can still see the water there. Let's check the temperature. There she is. She's coming up. See it? Right there. Here. So just let it go on high idle. Don't even touch the throttle. Just let it go. Now what you'll see happen. Oh, it's already happened. It's gone down a little bit. I think that thermostat should be good in there. It should be, I don't know, it could be rusty. But what'll happen is that temperature gauge will rise up only so far, and then you'll actually hear it. It'll, I don't know what's in it, maybe a 170 or a 190, I'm not sure. She's getting hot. See it? And then that thermostat should open up. If not, I'll change it. No, I don't have much gas, so. Oh, there it goes. See it moving in there? The thermostat opened up. There it goes. I like it. Okay, this is good. Let's go have a look. Let's see what's going down. There's its new home, which strikes me as about maybe a 190. I'll change it at some point, but I'm gonna kick this thing down. This is amazing. antifreeze in, and we're gonna go get gas right now.
Okay, so I just, this truck, friends, has had this thing where, oh, nice pickup. Nice pickup. Where I'll be driving around and I'll stop and then I'll turn it on. Like I just pumped gas and I went to start it again. It went whoa, 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 whoa. And it's like, no, don't do this to me right now. It always starts. So I went out and I, played with the battery terminals. I think I got to throw a new solenoid, do all the connections. You know what I mean? Like sand down everything, get it all connected, and that problem will be gone. Gooseberry was a working man. He used to love that monoline. I'm going through the drive-through, and I would never go through the drive-through, not once in this truck if it was packed, and it's packed. I'm getting a latte. I'm celebrating. Can I get a medium latte, please, with a sleeve? On a line van.